Have you heard of Mike Tyson? He's known as boxing's most ruthless champion, and for good reason. Tyson's explosive power and lightning-fast speed led him to quickly demolish his opponents in the ring, leaving no doubt that he was the best in the world. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the most memorable moments from Tyson's career, including his stunning debut fight, and his controversial matches against some of the biggest names in boxing. Stay tuned until the end to see how Tyson's legacy continues to impact the world of sports and popular culture. In 1985, a young and unknown boxer named Mike Tyson made his debut fight. Little did anyone know that he would become one of the most renowned boxers in history. With his youth, speed, and powerful blows, Tyson quickly demolished his opponents one after the other. In this particular fight, we witnessed the lightning speed and brutal aggression of the legendary Mike Tyson. On June 20th, 1985, at Resorts International in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Tyson had his fourth professional fight against Ricardo Spain. This was his first time fighting in front of a big audience. After a series of 12 unanswered strikes by Tyson, Spain attempted a cinch to mount a comeback. However, Tyson quickly landed a left hook that sent Spain to the ground. Spain rose at the count of 8, but as soon as the fight resumed, both boxers went on the attack. Tyson was faster and landed another left hook to Spain's jaw, causing him to bend his knees and saving him from further blows. The referee stopped the fight and Tyson emerged victorious. Tyson's stunning performance left no doubt that he was the best in the world, as he famously declared, "I'm the best, you know." In Mike Tyson's 8th fight against Michael Johnson on September 5, 1985, the young Tyson quickly knocked Johnson down with a powerful left hook to the liver, only 39 seconds into the fight. Although the referee counted and allowed the fight to continue, Tyson hit Johnson with a right cross and knocked him out. In the 10th fight of Tyson's career, which occurred on October 25, 1985, at the Atlantis Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Tyson quickly defeated his taller opponent, Robert Cole, with a left hook just 37 seconds into the round. The 12th fight of Mike Tyson's career against Eddie Richardson on November 13, 1985 in Houston, Texas, attracted a large crowd, and Tyson did not disappoint. He knocked Richardson out with a left hook to the head only 1 minute and 17 seconds into the first round. However, some observers began to question whether Tyson's fights were becoming too short and that he needed to have a long fight to test his skills. On January 11, 1986, at the Plaza Convention Center in Albany, New York, Mike Tyson faced David Jacob in the 16th fight of his career. Jacob frequently resorted to clinching whenever Tyson attempted to launch a new attack. Despite this, Tyson managed to knock Jacob down in the corner of the ring with a strike to the head. Although the blow was not too powerful, Jacob managed to rise to his feet. Tyson then rushed to finish off his opponent as he had done in previous fights, moving energetically in front of his disheartened opponent. He knocked Jacob down again with a left side strike, but this time, Tyson seemed to tire of hitting him repeatedly and slowed down the pace of the fight, seeking to end it with a single hit. After missing a monstrous left hook, Tyson struck Jacob's head with a right cross, sending him to the canvas once again. As a result of the 3 knockdown rule, the referee had no choice but to stop the fight. Tyson faced off against William Hosea. Despite skepticism that he lacked stamina after previous battles, Tyson proved his effectiveness in punching by knocking out Hosea with a series of powerful blows. Although most of the punches only glanced, Hosea fell to the floor and deliberately did not rise before the count of 10. The referee stopped the fight. The match was held on July 11, 1986 in Swan Lake, New York, and featured Tyson against Lorenzo Boyd. Boyd, an average boxer, was unable to mount much of a resistance against Tyson and was knocked out in the second round. Tyson delivered a powerful right hook and an uppercut, causing Boyd to fall to the ring floor and be counted out. Tyson fought Marvis Frazier, the son of the famous heavyweight champion Joe Frazier, in July 1986. Frazier was hit hard by Tyson at the beginning of the first round, and Tyson immediately followed up with a series of strong blows. Frazier fell to the ground and was counted out by the referee. This fight was the shortest in Tyson's professional career, as he took only 30 seconds to knock out Frazier. Mike Tyson faced off against Alfonso Ratliff in what would be his last fight before challenging for the champion title against Trevor Berbick. Using his brilliant technique, Tyson quickly gained the upper hand over his opponent, dodging to the left and delivering a powerful left hook to Ratliff's jaw. Though Alfonso fell to the ring floor, he managed to get up by the referee's count of 9, only to be met with a series of 8 hits from Tyson. Ratliff found some relief in a clinch, but after the referee broke them apart, Tyson continued his assault and ultimately won the match. On May 31, 1987, Tyson faced off against a formidable opponent, Tony Tucker. At the time, Mike held both the WBA and the WBC belts, and Tucker had recently won 3 matches in a row. The fight was evenly matched for the first 5 rounds, with Tucker managing to withstand Tyson's pressure. However, in the 6th round, Tyson unleashed a series of powerful uppercuts and hooks that sent Tucker stumbling to the canvas. Despite his best efforts to get up, Tucker was counted out by the referee, marking the first time he had ever been knocked down. In March 1988, Tyson defended his title as the absolute world champion in the heavyweight category against Pinklon Thomas. The fight was short-lived, ending in just the 2nd round with a single but devastating left hook from Tyson. The blow was so powerful that Thomas was unable to rise before the referee counted him out, resulting in a clear victory for Tyson. The timing of this bout just so happened to coincide with a challenging time in both Iron Mike's personal life and professional career. Concerning the challenges he was facing in his personal life, he was in the process of divorcing his wife, and in his professional life, he was engaged in litigation with promoters. Tyson had only a couple weeks to fully train before the fight that was about to take place. This left him with very little time to get ready. Mike launched a successful assault on Bruno in the very first seconds of the fight, which ultimately resulted in Bruno falling to the ground. It was a resounding victory. Bruno was able to get back up and resume the battle, even displaying some decent boxing skills here and there. In the 5th round, everything came to an end when Tyson landed a flurry of punches on Bruno, which caused him to be sent against the ropes. It was there when Mike started beating him continuously, and the only time it stopped was when Bruno's crew intervened, threw in the towel, and put an end to the fight. Mike Tyson knocked out his opponent in the 5th round to get the victory. This combat was both highly intriguing and instructive to watch. Ruddock was a big Canadian who was terrified of Tyson, but not to the extent that he would give up right away as Henry Tillman or Alex Stewart did. Ruddock was most likely a concealed left-handed person, which means he was a left-handed person standing in an ordinary left-handed stance. In general, Ruddock was a good boxer, but his abilities were severely constrained. His entire boxing strategy revolved around landing his left-handed signature hit, which was a combination of a hook and an uppercut and was probably one of the most powerful blows in the ring. The battle continued in the style of a vicious scrap, with certain advantages accruing to Tyson throughout. He connected with a left hook to Ruddock's jaw in the 7th round of the fight. Ruddock was having trouble standing and leaned on the ropes for support. The fight was abruptly stopped when the referee, Richard Steele, ruled that the opponent had been knocked out by a technical knockout. Mike Tyson rushed in to complete the fight. The decision was met with significant opposition. After the combat came to an end, there was a riot that broke out inside the ring. The altercation was brought to an end when a security guard stepped in to break it up. The conflict occurred in the month of December 1995. Mathis continued to maintain his defense and successfully sidestepped Mike's punch, but this strategy did not endure for very long. In the 3rd round, Tyson knocked Buster Mathis out with a right uppercut, and Mathis fell to the canvas. The referee did not give Mathis enough time to get up before the count of 10, thus he ruled that Mathis had been knocked out. The son of Buster Mathis Jr., a former heavyweight boxer himself, Buster Mathis III, subsequently appeared in public to express his disappointment and shock at his father's performance. After serving a prison sentence for a rape conviction, Tyson returned to boxing in 1995. He won his first fight against Peter McNeely in just 89 seconds, which was followed by a controversial victory over Buster Mathis Jr. in his 2nd fight. Tyson was then scheduled to fight Evander Holyfield for the WBA Heavyweight Championship on November 9, 1996. In a shocking upset, Holyfield defeated Tyson by TKO in the 11th round, making Tyson only the second man in history to lose the heavyweight title twice. Tyson's career continued with mixed success, including a disqualification in a rematch against Holyfield in 1997 for biting off a piece of his ear. Tyson also had several high-profile losses, including knockout defeats to Lennox Lewis and Kevin McBride. In 2005, Tyson announced his retirement from boxing with a professional record of 50 wins, 44 by knockout, 6 losses, and 2 no contests. Mike Tyson's impact on the world of boxing and popular culture cannot be overstated. From his explosive debut fight to his controversial matches against some of the biggest names in the sport, Tyson always kept audiences on the edge of their seats. Despite his personal struggles and tumultuous career, he remains an iconic figure in the world of sports and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this journey through some of the most memorable moments of Mike Tyson's career. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of sports and beyond.